I've had my back against the wall forever, so when it comes down to it, I definitely like being the underdog, but I definitely do like the days that I come out on top compared to the others. I work for everything I got. I mean, I bust my ass my whole life. That's just my mentality, my lifestyle. Before running, I used to train and fight MMA. Did that for years. Where I'm from, you have to train hard, and that's just the mentality. We had 5 world champions at one time in one town. You have to get up every morning, run, weight train, do technique, and you do that 3 times a day, every day, for however long you fight for. It took a toll on me. When I left MMA, it was just, I didn't feel like I had anything to prove anymore. It was just, time to move on and the next chapter of my life. I still wanted to stay in shape and I still wanted to push myself. So, I started doing endurance sports. While I was training, my buddy took me trail running. I just fell in love with it instantly. I felt like a kid again. I was hanging out in the woods and being free and wild and becoming one with nature, all that jazz that everyone talks about. It's real, like people find those feelings when you're out there. Running at a competitive level, I just think that's just who I am. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to go all out. I don't want to half-ass anything. What makes it hard for me is the lack of climbing and altitude that I get. Some of the elite guys, live at altitude and train in the mountains every day. The altitude, it kicks my ass. My heart rate's through the roof, and it's just hard for me to settle. I'm totally at a disadvantage, but I'm still gonna go out there, run as hard as I possibly can. Being from Iowa, I want to prove that you don't have to live in the mountains to be a competitive mountain runner. I'm not willing to move to the mountains because of everything I have here. I'm not gonna split up my family just so I can get benefits from, altitude training and mountain running. If things were to happen that I could do it, I would do it in a second, but I just don't see that happening anytime soon. I think that's what kind of makes me run a little harder, is knowing that it's not going to happen, so I have to train harder to be more competitive. The rut seemed like a perfect fit for me to really push it and see if I can hang with the big guys and the elites. So this is kind of a test to see if I can, really hang. I could have the worst day ever tomorrow, but I feel like this is just the start for me in mountain running. I feel like this is kind of where I belong. The similarities between ultra running and fighting is just purely pushing it to the limit. And you never know what's going to happen when you're out there. Things that happen on trail or things that happen in fighting, everything's your own fault. So when you're out there running, it's kind of like your back's against the wall the whole time. Can I go on? Am I going to be able to finish this? Is it worth it to go on? When you're at the lowest of your low and you want to kill everything in sight, you're thinking of the worst things possible. Your mind is telling you no, but I mean your body kind of is able to keep going, you know, farther than what you think it can go. Anything that could go wrong has happened today. I've kind of lived by taking chances my whole life. So I feel like if you don't believe in yourself and you're not confident in your abilities to do things, you're never going to make it. I feel like if you have a lot of heart and will and the fight in you, you can do anything.